We have a new indie collection to talk about, and it is a collaboration collection, which is very exciting. Fantasy Cosmetica has collaborated with Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun to create a new collection. Hello and welcome if you are new here. My name is Rachel, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I am going to show you the collection, close-ups and swatches, give you a little information about the collection. Then I'm going to create 2 looks, and then at the end, I give you my initial thoughts. Now, this is not a review. I have to use this palette more than twice to get my full and final thoughts, but at least you can see some looks that you could create with this palette if you plan on picking it up. Get some inspo, you can shop your stash, you can just be here to watch the video, whatever it is. Thank you for being here. So I am going to put timestamps down below in the description box if you want to jump around. I'm also going to list everything that is on my face in both looks down in the description box. And of course, let me know your thoughts on this collection as you're watching this. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy indie makeup. And let's do it. So this collection is, like I said, in collaboration with Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun. I will link Amanda's channel down below. I have been subscribed to her for quite some time. I did actually get to meet her in New Orleans at Creators and Friends pretty briefly. I didn't get a lot of time to actually sit down and talk with her too much. Hopefully next time I will have that opportunity. There were just so many people there and a lot going on. I'm really happy for her. This is a beautiful collection, okay? It's called the Enchanted Autumn collection. And in this collection, we have an eyeshadow palette. We also have lip balms, which I actually opted out of receiving them, but I'm sure other creators will have them on their channels. And there's also a candle as well. And Amanda, if you didn't know, she also has an Etsy store called Style Just for Fun. I have quite a few pieces from her Etsy shop. I received something when I went to Creators and Friends. I've also purchased from her store, and this is one of the necklaces that goes along with the collection. I will give you more information about the jewelry stuff, but let's start with the palette. So here's what the outside looks like. Enchanted Autumn. Sounds good to me. I'm ready for an enchanted autumn. I don't know about you. This looks like an absolute dream of a little magical land. I would like to be there. The back of the palette looks like this. We have Fantasy Cosmetica and Makeup Just for Fun right there. And then we have some more graphics on the side. And then on the inside, we have this gorgeous fall time color story, which is, I think, a little different of a twist on a fall palette. A lot of the times with fall palettes, you're seeing a lot of warm tones, oranges, reds, things like that. But this definitely leans a lot more cool toned. Although this little quad down here, I think is a really pretty kind of grungy of a quad, but very heavily cool toned. So that is what the palette looks like. Of course, I will pop up swatches and close-ups of the palette while I give you some information. Just this is the card that it came with, and this is what it says. Hello, my beautiful friend. Thank you for supporting the Enchanted Autumn collection. These rich colors and cozy scents are inspired by the natural beauty and magic of the fall season. I hope they will bring you the joy of leaves crunching underfoot and the comfort of curling up next to the fire with a warm mug. It's time to transport yourself into a truly enchanted autumn any time of the year. I love your face, Amanda. It sounds delightful. It sounds delightful to me. And I'm sure Amanda's going to do her own reveal video, which I will also link down below. She can give you much more information about why she chose the shades, etc. The palette is not tested on animals. It is vegan. It is made in China, and it is shipped from Redmond, Washington. The palette is magnetic, and the shadows are removable. And this is the first collaboration that Fantasy Cosmetica has done, so that's very exciting for them. So like I said, the lip balms I did not receive because I opted out of it. So I'm gonna skip over those, but there are 5 different shades. They look somewhat sheer. They have a little bit of a tint to them. But yes, that's all I can tell you about that. And then the candle, let me tell you something, okay? This candle, it's called Whispering Woods. I need this in a scent, like a spray scent, for me and my husband. It seems like it could be like a unisex scent, and you guys know I am not a scent person. I'm going to be horrible. I wonder if there's a description here. Hold on. It just says woodsy and floral scents. It is a crackling sound candle, by the way. It is 8 ounces, apricot coconut wax. It smells like, I can definitely smell pine, like a Christmas tree pine, which I freaking love pine in a candle. Whatever it is, I love it. I'm so awful at describing scents. I definitely smell pine, which is woodsy. Floral, I mean, I smell a little floral, but it's not like overwhelmingly floral. It just smells like a really sexy man. Anyway, I'm very happy to have this. I have owned one of their past candles from the Lost Library collection. They have a great scent throw and they're really nice. They're really, really nice. So love that there's a candle. I'm super excited about that. And then the jewelry pieces. So they had offered us, they meaning Fantasy Cosmetica, offered us affiliates to be able to choose a piece because there was a few different pieces. So it says that the jewelry will be included as a free gift for the first 150 customers. And they will be available for sale on Amanda's Etsy store. I will link her Etsy store as well. The store is called Just for Fun Style. I don't know if I said that correctly last time. The necklaces are 18-inch silver plated. The earrings have a sterling silver hook with a rubber stopper. So I chose this one because I thought it was very, very fall. So yeah. Well, I hope I said this, and if I didn't, I hope it goes without saying I did receive this collection in PR from the brand. I don't have a code with Fantasy Cosmetica, but with that being said, discount codes do not apply to this collection, which is typical for collaboration collections, but you can use somebody's code if you want to buy something else on the site. The launch date will be September 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. The palette will retail for $44.99, plus you get a free necklace or earrings. The lip balms are $12.45 each, or you can get a pack of 5 for $49.99, which usually would equate to $62.25. The candle is retailing for $29.99. You can get the full collection, which is the palette, 5 lip balms, and a candle for $120, plus a free necklace or earrings, plus free shipping to the US. Or you can get the partial collection, which is the palette and all the lip balms, for $92, plus a free necklace or earrings. All right, I think that's all I have to say. Congratulations, Amanda. Congratulations, Fantasy Cosmetica. I am going to show you look number 1, then look number 2, which is what you're seeing on my eyes right now. And then at the end, like I said, I just give you my initial thoughts. After seeing this collection, I would love to know what you're thinking. Are you excited about this? Are you planning on picking up one thing, couple things? Let me know. I would love to know your thoughts on this collection. And now I'm going to send you off to look number 1. I'm ready to enter Enchanted Autumn. I am ready. I want to walk down this cobblestone path to this moon, sun, we don't know, through this enchanted forest. Sounds delightful. So today I am going to create more of a neutral leaning look. I mean, I think you can create several neutral leaning looks with this palette. It's colorful, but it's muted color, which is really nice. But I kind of want to play with these like true brown neutrals today. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. The next look will be a little more outrageous. I mean, as outrageous as I get, which isn't too outrageous. I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. This is the BK Beauty 201. And I'm going to go into Willow Oak. This looks like a really yummy brown that almost has like a grungy feel to it. And I'm just going to put this through the crease. Wow. The pigment is there. I'm going to take a slightly smaller, denser brush, taking that same shade, and I want to pack it a little bit lower in the crease and in the outer corner as well. That is a really pretty color. It almost has a green undertone, like an olive undertone to it. Looking at this palette, it's so interesting. I really feel there are so many 2 shadow looks in this palette. You can just kind of use it in pairs here to pair the matte with the shimmer, and it's really laid out in a way that it puts it together for you. I don't know if that was done on purpose. I'm just feeling like a 2 shadow look. I'm not usually that type of person. I'm gonna go in with Harvest Moon, this shimmer that's right next to that matte I use. I am gonna put down the NYX glitter primer first. Oh my goodness. Fantasy Cosmetica shimmers. They're so beautiful. Really, really pretty. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I'm gonna zhuzh it up a little bit with the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner in Big Truffle, the brown liquid liner, and I'm gonna create a wing with it. I read recently somewhere that Gen Z is saying winged liner is like skinny jeans. It's like very outdated millennial. And to that I say, you can pry my liquid liner and my winged liner from my cold dead millennial hands. I will be wearing winged liner for a long time coming. Let me know if you wear winged liner as well. I would love to know. Let me pop off camera. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on. I'm gonna put a wing on this eye as well, and we will finish up the eye look together. All right, I am back. I have some of my base products on. Let's finish up this very simple eye look. I'm actually gonna start with eyeliner. I'm going to use ColourPop's Cream Gel Liner in Sunnyvale in the waterline. I'm also going to slightly bring it down onto my lower lash line. Just like that, just because there's not a dark brown in the palette. I'm gonna take a pencil brush from Sigma and just blend that out a little bit. Then I'm gonna take another small blending brush from Sigma and go into Willow Oak and blend that out. I wanna take this itty bitty little brush from Fantasy Cosmetica. It's the E01. I'm going to pick up the shade Luna. I'm going to spray it, and I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line in the inner part. Just added a little extra sparkle. A little extra sparkle never hurt anybody, in my opinion. And for an inner corner highlight, there's nothing in here that I personally want that's bright enough for my preference. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna take a shadow stick from ColourPop. It's so worn off that I don't know what it is, but I'll put it down. I'll put it down in the description box. Beautiful. I am going to go off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, get my hair together, show you the completed look, and give you my initial thoughts. All right, and this is the finished look number 1. What do you think? I think it came out really pretty. You know I love neutrals, okay? And if I can create a neutral look out of a palette, I'm happy. And I was able to create a really beautiful, much more complicated looking look, in my opinion, than it seems with just technically 3 shadows. This matte is really good. The Fantasy Cosmetica mattes are great. There is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, which means that it picks up really nice on a brush. You're depositing quite a lot of color at once. It's not a formula that you need to like really work hard to build up to get the pigment that you may need. And both of the shimmers are really pretty. This one, Harvest Moon, that's all over my lid. From what I can tell, it is just like a standard shimmer. It's not a multi-chrome or a duochrome from what I can tell, but it is so shiny and so eye-catching. When the light hits it, it's just gorgeous. It was really easy for me to use Luna on my lower lash line. This is definitely more of a smooth metallic. It's not chunky or textured. So it laid really nicely on my lower lash line. So yeah, I mean, so far, so good. I'm really happy with this look. I'm excited to wear it for the rest of the day. But now I'm gonna send you off to look number 2. All right, I am back to do look number 2 with the Enchanted Autumn palette. I wanna play with the mauves and the purples today. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. I am gonna go into the shade Dusk. Let's try that. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go in with Foggy as my transition shade. I know many of you have been asking for George. Well, here he is. Say hi quick and then I'll let you down. That's a good boy. He's so floppy, he just flops. Okay, bye. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the shade Dusk right here, a little lower in the crease. Yeah, these mattes are very pigmented. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Dogwood, which is a really pretty fuchsia. I'm calling it a fuchsia. And I'm gonna put this in my outer corner. I'm gonna put the NYX glitter primer all over my lid. I'm gonna go in with this shade called Sagittarius. It's like a really pretty dark purple. Ooh, looking smoky. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to put on some more makeup. I will come back and we can finish the rest of the eye look together. All right, I am back. Let's finish up the eye look. I'm going to go into the shade Heron right here. It's like really pretty blue, dusty blue. And I am going to run this along my lower lash line. I'm gonna blend that out with the shade Dusk right here. For my waterline, I'm going to use this pencil from Pacifica. It doesn't have a name on it, but of course it will be down in the description box. Like I said, for the last look, there's nothing in here really that is calling to me for an inner corner highlight, so I will figure something out. I will come back with the finished look, and I will give you my initial thoughts on the palette. And this is the finished look number 2. What do you think? I love purples, you know that if you've been here before, so I'm very happy with how this look came out. So my initial first and second impression thoughts on this palette. This is not a review. I have to continue using the palette before I give it like a final review. It will end up in a palette ranking in the future, but I really love the theming. I really love the packaging, and the color story is really pretty. I love that it's a 50-50 split matte to shimmer ratio. I prefer at least a 50-50 ratio. I usually prefer more mattes to shimmers, but this is good. This is good. And like I said already, I definitely see a lot of 2 shadow looks. So I think that's going to be really nice for quick looks, but of course there are several different depths, different undertones of mattes in here that you can create more intricate looks as well. So really gorgeous. The quality seems like the good Fantasy Cosmetica quality. The mattes are very pigmented. There's quite a lot of kick up in the pan, and the shimmers are really pretty. It seems like there's a few different types of shimmers. This shimmer I didn't use, which is Scorpio, which I'm a Scorpio. Love that that's in there. I love this type of duochrome. It's like a brown to bluish green duochrome, where you've seen something like this in quite a few palettes, or at least I have, but I love that type of duochrome. So I didn't get to use this today, but or the last look, but I would definitely look forward to that. This one up here, Libra, looks a little bit more textured, a little bit more vibrant, shiny. So yeah, I'm excited to continue using this. Congratulations, Amanda. You did a great job with this one. I already gave you my thoughts on the candle. It smells divine. I did not get the lip products that were in the collection, but now I want to hear from you down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this collection. Are you planning on picking it up? Are you planning on just skipping it? Are you a fan of Amanda? Let me know whatever you're thinking down in the comments, because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.